So we're live on Ossett United TV after the game. Wayne, much better performance there than Wednesday. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I fully agree. I've said this a million times over the last couple of years when I've been in interviews. If the players give me that week in, week out, win, lose or draw, I'll never hear anything negative from me. So we said what we needed to say on Wednesday. There were no hiding away from such a poor performance. But the performance Wednesday and the performance today is day and night. It's a million times better. It needed to be against, in my opinion, the best team in the division. I thought for long spells we were more than a match for them. And I think the difference today is that when they've had their periods on top, they've scored, and when we've had our periods on top, we've not necessarily scored when we could have. I think the spell at 2, when we're 2-1 behind, we had a 15-20 minute spell where we're well on top, and I think if we score in that period, I think arguably we might go on and win that. So listen, the lads have left everything out on the pitch. That's all we ask, and that's all supporters and board members and everybody connected to the club wants to see, is they want to see that attitude and that commitment and that desire and that work rate. And if we get that week in, week out, we'll definitely win more than we lose, and we'll be absolutely fine. So certainly I don't like losing games of football, so there's a disappointment. But I'm really proud of that group of players today. They've had a bit of criticism, rightly so, but I think they've reacted in the best possible way, and that's out on the pitch. And I think they've put in a fantastic performance that on another day might have got something out of the game.
Yeah, so 3-1 down, what was your thoughts on the substitution? Obviously you brought on Whitfield for Fogarty.
Roy was just tiring a little bit. He put a shift in like everybody had. We tried to just tweak this formation and literally go 3-4-3, just to try and throw a bit of caution to the wind, just to see if we could get back into it. Obviously, you run the risk of conceding another goal, and that I think that would have been really harsh on the boys. But it was just to try and sneak something or try and get the next goal, and just if we could. Put the cat among the pigeons for the last 5 or 10 minutes, and we almost did, to be fair. I think we had a great chance at 3-1 to get it back to 3-2, and then it's a chaotic 5 minutes, which is what you want when you're the team coming from behind. But whilst I'll never be happy with the defeat, I'm much happier with the performance. If there's a person in this ground that's gone away thinking negatively about that, then I don't know what else we can do. We've like I said, we've been more than a match for, in my opinion, the best team in the division. They're saying that we're a good side. They know that they've been in a game. They know that they've had to work hard and graft to earn those 3 points. The pitch has been difficult, but so many positives to take out of that. Our passing was much better. It was much crisper. The work rate was off the scale. The tackling, the blocks, the winning headers. Everything that you want and everything that we've not been doing of late, we're there in abundance today. So as I said, when it's time to be critical, I will be, but I feel like I'm fair. And today is definitely not a day to be disappointed with the players. In fact, I'm really, really proud and really delighted with their performance overall.
So obviously good to see the key players back. Like we said, we had Cameron Clark back, Connolly back. Walshaw back as well, obviously Calgary at the back. I thought they had a really good game. Yeah. Are they new concerns, or are they back to stay now, hopefully?
Well, we hope so. We've said it again, we've said it loads of times that injuries haven't been our friend this season, but hopefully we've seen the worst of it and we've seen the back of them. Hopefully we can get people fitter and healthier on the pitch more often. Det McGibbon should be back next week, which gives us more defensive options. So I think we can. The biggest thing to take out of this is that's a performance that we can move forward from. Had we turned up again and got beat comfortably by Marske and another drab performance, then of course it becomes a little bit negative. But I think we've been more than a match for them, and I know that they know that they've been in a game. And I think they've just said out there, speaking to a couple of their guys, that we've really tested them, we've really stretched them. They've been dismantling teams. I spoke to loads of people, and the way that they play, the way that they move it is very, very good. And you've got to be committed to the game plan to try and get something out of it, and we're nearly there today. So full respect to our players. Like I said, I've been critical last 2 or 3 occasions I've gone in front of a camera. So proud of them today. Disappointed, gutted to lose. I did genuinely feel like we could get something out of the game, but proud of what they've given me.
Any update on Ross Killick as well coming back? He's supposed to be out injured long term.
Not really. He's waiting. He had his scan on Thursday. It takes 3 working days to get that back. We'll know more then what we're working with. He's actually done the warm up today. Done some running. Done the warm up today, and he's felt something in his knee again. So that's a concern. So we hope that's something and nothing, and we hope that the news from the scan is positive. And if it is, and if we could get Ross Killick back and Eddie Cass back somewhere in January, February, that'd be a huge boost for us defensively going into the the crunch period. Like I said, Deck coming back, Cammy back, Rossi. Harry Gagan's had injury problems. There's been a myriad of problems defensively for us all season, really. Let's hope we can keep defenders injury free, because you need that stability, and you need to stop chopping and changing and playing people out of position constantly to try and start to be more solid and more secure. And if we can, know that we've got the ability and the talent at the top end of the pitch to outscore teams and to win games of football. So we, like I said, I can't hide anything. You can read me like a book. I'm as honest as the day's long. I were a bit scathing on Wednesday, fully justified in my opinion. Thrilled to bits with the lads today. Sounds crazy almost to be really pleased with the performance when you've just lost, but I think on another day I think that could have been a different result.
Well, at times unfortunately we could move on to the next one, so thanks so much for that, Benno, and we look forward to the next one for you.
Cheers, pal. Thanks, mate.